Howdy everyone! Welcome back to my home improvement adventures. To quickly recap from last episode, I scoped my sewer line and hit a house trap at the bottom that was completely choked with tons of silt. Yesterday I ran a 3/4 inch snake down there to clear out some roots, but unfortunately that footage was not usable. Today the main goal is to empty out that house trap so I can get my camera past it and see if I manage to get all those roots.
Alright. Whoa! You've gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh my god! It literally went right down the hole. I grabbed it, it got caught down there. Alright, so we got a vacuum here. The plan is we're going to vacuum out all this silt. My theory is that this house trap has a shitload of particulates and silt, so I'm gonna use my dad's vacuum to vacuum up all that raw sewage and debris from the course of millennia, and then give it back to him.
Uncleaned out.
I'm just kidding. I am gonna clean it out. Just kidding. And we taped this to make sure it wouldn't fucking fall off down there, because that would be challenging to retrieve, to say the least. But the hose is pretty damn long, so yeah, see? It reaches down with plenty to spare. So we're just gonna...
This hose got heavy when it's sucking up the water, so it's important to constantly move it up and down, otherwise it can get blocked against the bottom of the pipe. Once I got enough water out, it was time to grab the camera and reassess. Unfortunately, my sewer camera's DVR function decided to quit on me, so for this part you're stuck with GoPro footage instead.
Oh wow, it was zoomed in that whole time. This is what the bottom looks like. There seems to be some, you know, gravel and other shit.
I didn't know there was another linkage.
I didn't know there was another linkage either. I thought that was one linkage. Well, we're gonna have to...
You can maybe thread it, try and thread the needle with it and push it on there. You know, stick it down there and try to get it on there and even push it on. Why does this stupid shit always happen?
Hold on. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. I'll be back. Alright, so here's the plan that I'm gonna explain and take full credit for because I thought of it.
I thought of it.
Alright, what's the plan?
So we're gonna stick this down the hole and try and thread it into the connector. And then we'll use this as leverage to push it down, reconnect it and pull it up. We're gonna use the snake camera here.
The action snake camera.
No! I had it on there! I had it!
Oh no. This time I'm just gonna cut the tip. And then this is gonna be the tweezers that grab the lip.
Good idea.
Let's see. Does it need to be more broad? Looks like it needs to be a little bit broadened. But not too much, because if it broadens too much, it won't grip. Almost. That seems to grip on pretty damn good. Wow, I can't even get it off.
Alright, that's great. Let's give it a try.
Alright, let's try it. Hold on. Alright,
That shit's on there good.
so now the difficulty is that my camera's collar is down there and it ain't coming back. Oh, you know what we could use to retrieve it?
The vacuum!
The vacuum cleaner! Alright, we're gonna send it down like this in an attempt to,
You send the camera down too?
yeah. Ah! Slud. Be cool to have footage. Oh well. just got splashed. Oh, probably by the rain. Look at all that. Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
Send the garden hose down there.
Not yet, I need to get the stuff out.
Yeah, you can help rinse it out.
No, the vacuum's getting it. Hear that?
Yeah.
Well, I'll update you when we're finished. Let's see if my camera head is. See if my camera head is in here. Yep, there's my camera head. There you go. Vacuum cleaner.
Let's do that a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Turn this on, right?
Go ahead.
Wow, there's like upward force from the hose. It literally will not go down.
Saw that coming.
It won't go down.
It doesn't have to go down. All right, you can take it up now.
Is it your gravel from your sidewalk?
No. No, those pebbles are way thicker. This is like,
Let's rinse it off with the hose.
I don't know what that is. Maybe that's from the old roof or something.
It breaks pretty easily.
Looks like plastic. I think it's possibly just fragments of the cast iron. It's oxide, maybe, from the cast iron. Though it has really close, it has like little white edges. That's not consistent. If it was oxide, it would just be black. I don't know. Well, do like a reenactment. Oh my God, David, the hose just broke off. Oh my God, what am I gonna do?
Dad's gonna kill you.
What am I gonna, oh wait, I can just grab it with my hand.
Save the day.
I think we're probably done. Let's check it out with the camera. We're now going towards the sewer. Here, looks like we did actually get through the roots with that auger. That was, I can throw in his showing what it used to look like. Oh, we're losing some, losing some leverage here.
At this point, I wanted to get some before footage to see if those wet wipes were still lurking in my cast iron pipes, but since I couldn't get that clean out cap off yesterday, I had to head up to the roof to go in that way. The plan here is to scope the pipes, pour some drain cleaner down, and see how effective it is at breaking down the blockages, and then come back later to scope again.
Alright, so we're gonna attempt to enter our stack through this because our clean out is fused shut. And unfortunately, this unit does no longer records footage, so I'm just gonna try and do my best to show you what's going on. And sorry, the unit doesn't record footage, so it's a pretty good chance that so there's a pipe there that it gets hung up on for some reason. Wow, 2 sharp bends. Some wet wipes coming out of that, whatever that is. I don't think I'm horizontal yet. There's something there that's capped off. I'm pretty sure that's my clean out because the clean out is made of brass, and that looks to me green corrosion, my clean out, which means that if I go back a little bit, this ought to be the toilet. This is the toilet. Makes perfect sense. And the connection for the tub should be around here. That's what that is. This is the tub. This is the toilet. Not an expert. Just a hobbyist. There's my clean off. That thing's not coming off. That's fucked. And keep going. There. Now we're horizontal. Ooh, that got harder. Another bend. That's lovely. All right, we're upside down. More cobweb, that's weird. 90-degree bend. This is longer than I thought it would be. Let's see, how long are we? We're about 29 feet here. There we go. Almost got stuck there. Not stuck, but... Oh. Huh, I don't see the wet wipes. That the sewer pros were seeing. They saw... I had footage of it. Like, quite a lot of wet wipes. But... wow, it's getting really hard to push at this point. All right, there's another upspout. At this point, we are 54 feet in. So I'm assuming, I don't know what these are. Let's see, I can still make it out. Oh, jeez. Wow, I don't know if I can make it all the way to the terracotta. Man, it's getting challenging at this point. We are 57 feet in. I'm not seeing the wet wipes. They must have flushed down. Man, let's see, I'm still 57 feet. I haven't gone any further. I guess that's about the limit of this unit here. With the rigidity of the cable. That kind of sucks.
One other thing I noticed here, the Pro Plumber's camera encounters the wet wipes at around 50 feet in from the yard, and they encountered the stack at 60 feet, which means my camera definitely went over that exact same area, and I saw absolutely no more wet wipes. They must have just been washed away. And that's about it for the day. Thanks so much for watching. As a little bonus, here's some footage of me looking through a friend's plumbing just to see what kind of situation he's got going on.
Yeah, we're up here on the roof. We're gonna send this down the main stack right there. That's going down the cast iron stack.
Yeah, we can't hop into the stack from the yard, so we're just gonna do this because it's a lot easier. Oh, look at all those cobwebs. Yeah, you don't think about it, but insects can just...
Hey, wait, we just passed up a pipe. What's that go to?
I don't know. How many feet down are we? Let's see, that's about 9 feet down. That's probably the first floor. I don't know. Maybe the sink. There's another one. This is probably your clean out right here. Because remember on your clean out stack, there were multiple pipes right next to each other. So one of these is your clean out cap. Actually, no, there was 2 on opposite sides, so this would be above it. So we're still on the first floor here. I don't know why there would be a pipe. What is that?
3 feet maybe? A foot?
Maybe like a foot or 2, maybe a foot and a half or 2 feet. I don't know why that would be. Where's something where, look, if you look closely at it, it looks kind of like it elbows down. So it's coming up. That's weird. Maybe, oh, you know what that is? That's your, that's another air vent for something, maybe. So it's not an actual drainage. I'm not sure what those are. I do not know. That's quite a bit of buildup there.
It's dirt too, like it's dry. It's all dry.
And here, this is, we're now in your basement, so one of these is gonna be the toilet from your boys' toilet, and one of these is your girls' toilet.
Big bathroom.
And this one up here is gonna be, I don't actually know what it was. Oh yeah, that was the shower. Yeah.
The shower's hardly even used, that's why that's dry.
We're just gonna, I don't know what that white stuff is. Oh, those are those wipes? No. I don't know what that is. What is that? My first thought was it was flushable wipes, but maybe they're partly broken down. It kind of looks like them.
Yeah, it does.
That might be what that is. I don't know what that is. That pipe right there. And that's something, if you wanted to go in there, possibly the string trick maybe would let you go in there.
That might be the basement toilet.
Yeah, that's definitely the basement toilet. Oh, I can almost just go in there. It's not gonna work. Oh yeah, look at that. There's a sheet. Oh, that's way too long. I don't know. Is that wipes? I don't know. That's kind of weird. Going down, 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 and here's your 90-degree bend. All right. I need to get a little bit more leverage. There's something there. I don't know. What is that? And there's water here because Jim had flushed the toilet so we could see him coming out. So there's something there. So there's two more things that go in there. And I'm gonna try not to go over the edge because I don't want to get stuck. There's a wet wipe. You know what? I think those are wet wipes. But it's not a significant buildup, I don't think. There's just some.
Yeah, don't use wet wipes, people.
Oh, doesn't want to go. Oh, here we go. And there's another bend for some reason. Is it going?
Yep.
Oh, there's a 90-degree junction here.
So what is that for?
Not sure. Oh, my cable's not rigid enough. I can't make it. I'm not sure. That's kind of weird. So why would there be? If we think we already saw the basement bathroom, I don't know what the purpose of that would be. It looks to be flowing that way, so this is going to be towards your street. I'm going to try to explore this again. I need to get a little bit closer. Here we go, got it. Oh. It really is hard now. Oh, here we go. Oops. Oopsie. This thing needs to rotate freely. Okay, here we go.
How many feet are we at?
I can tell you right now, it's quite a ways. 42 feet.
42 feet
Yep.
from the roof.
From the roof. And there's another something. I don't know.
It's just a maze of pipes, isn't it?
And here we go down. I kind of want to stop here. That doesn't look very broad.
How many feet is that? You just put it in the pipe.
45. So So I would wager a guess that we are close to the clean out. I mean, we've gone so far. But this little, I don't know what that is. This is like a corrosion or something. It's kind of bulged out, so this isn't perfectly circular. I think I'd have to take the protective collar off to get the camera through that.
All right.
So yeah, we're gonna pull out now.